Hello everyone, welcome back to Protect and Persevere. Now, while most of y'all watching this are already on the same wavelength as me, I need to preface this topic with the obvious fact that the last several years have gotten increasingly spicy, to say the very least. Now, if by 2023 you still haven't woken up to the fact that things can escalate and get dangerous quickly and quote unquote go ballistic, then I really don't know what to tell you. From the increased spikes in home invasions, theft, random acts of violence, acts of desperation, organized crime, cartels, mass shootings, terrorism, not to even mention the whole instability of our country as a whole problem. Now, most of this sounds like a call for gun control or to try to invoke, fear porn or whatnot. However, I mean to do the exact opposite, and I will actually present solutions that may work. My entire channel is about giving the armed prepared citizen tools and my very, very limited advice on ways to help better defend, protect, and persevere in these troubling times. So, what are some practical solutions for the aforementioned issues? Now, I think there are a lot of ways to harden yourselves, your families, and your communities in these against all of these threats. I just want to look at one in particular, and that is soft armor. Now, soft armor is also known as NIJ certified level 3A Kevlar, if you will. It's basically just a fiber, a heavy duty fiber that just it can stop things from like 22 long rifle to basically every handgun round. I'm pretty sure from like 9mm 45 up to I believe 44 mag and 357 SIGs. And some quick pros I want to list off about soft armor is it's lightweight, it's concealable, it's packable, it's affordable, and it has a lot of realistic applications to actually use it. Now, the thing about soft armor is it's come a long way. Back in the day, it was really bulky and kind of heavy, like the old kind of SWAT vest they used to wear. However, nowadays, it's very streamlined. It's very lightweight. There are even, dedicated shirts made from it, or that you could conceal and whatnot. And not only there are a lot more companies making stuff specifically for civilian applications, it's also a lot more affordable these days. Now, the biggest thing about soft armor that I really like about it, and I think people might want to invest in, is because of just the realistic applications and how you can actually use it in day-to-day stuff if you want to, unlike some of the other things kind of touted around on preparedness and gun channels. For instance, a lot of people talk about, oh, I have my, like plate carrier that has level 4 plates and my chest rig with like 8 mags on it. And I think all that stuff's super cool, and I think everyday people should have that. However, soft armor is something you can actually incorporate in everyday life, and you can actually justify using it. Not that the other things, like I said, aren't important, and you could justify using those. I just think soft armor is very obvious in the very, now, day to day. You could wear it every day if you want to. If you're going into a risky part of town, you just want better protection. You can, take the individual sheets or, I guess, plates or whatever you want to call it. They're so thin and light, you can shove it into backpacks. So you could either wear it in your backpack. You could put it in your kid's backpack, going to school. God forbid something happens, you could put it in your wife's backpack. So many different ways to incorporate soft armor, and it's so lightweight and small. It's very, very easy to do all that stuff in everyday life. Now, all that being said, I'm gonna kind of talk about my setup and some other reasons why I invested in it. So this is my soft armor kind of concealed carrier setup. So at its base, it is a Ace-Link 3A soft armor insert that originally I'd got to put behind my Hesco L210s for not only a little bit more padding, but also to bump up its ballistic protection, if you will. But honestly, that stuff, while I think it's important and whatnot, it was kind of just either in my go bag or versus this, I actually wanted a way to incorporate it into my everyday life. So essentially, I took the soft armor insert and I looked around at some of the kind of t-shirt carrier options out there. And the one I went with is the True Spec 24/7. I think it's called the Concealed series or whatnot. It's Concealed Armor t-shirt. And it's basically just, you buy just the t-shirt and you can put whatever 10 by 12 plates in there you want to. specifically soft armor inserts. Now currently I just have the one plate in there for a couple of different reasons. I'm gonna clean this after this. Basically, the other plate I have in one of my family members' bags, just because if I'm not traveling with that person, I want them to have a little bit, protection with them. But also, from a concealable standpoint, a lot of times I'll carry this, and if I want to put it on, I can actually wear this underneath just a simple button-up shirt, whether, it's summer or winter or whatnot, if I don't have a jacket, or the weather, it would not be realistic to have a big jacket. I could wear this on just a button-up shirt, and the front plate conceals pretty well. The back plate usually bulges out against your shoulder blades. It's doable, but just the one plate conceals a lot better, and also this makes it slim enough that I can actually incorporate it into my day bag. I just keep it in there, and then I could use the bag, I could throw it to someone, or I could actually put this on given time. But yeah, those are all kind of the reasons why this setup is the one I go with. There are a lot of different setups out there. I believe Premier Body Armor, that Magic Prepper actually did a video about. They actually have a legit, it comes, you buy just the shirt and it has the armor in it and whatnot. But I think it's a very realistic thing to invest in, and it's not that super expensive, and you can actually incorporate it to everyday life. Hope y'all like this video. Stay safe out there, and God bless.
Freaking wing. Frick.